we should be rolling. Let me just double check here. Yep, that's good. Okay, well, welcome, and this is where people can see us, not down here. Right? Welcome to Be My Guest with Erika Toraya. I'm so pleased and honored to have Jennifer Aquino with me. Definitely such a wealth of information, so much success in all the areas of your life. And I'm like, oh, this is beautiful. So I just love to share this with others to inspire, encourage, and not to do all that you're doing. It's not overwhelming. But just like you were just saying, of you have to be passionate, having another outlet, other things that you enjoy doing, right? Mm-hmm. So we met at an actor's workshop. So we sat right next to each other. Yeah, we did. And I was trying to be friendly, you know, you've got to try and talk. So tired to talk to this fellow and that fellow, and then you took that seat, and I'm like, I got to get to her and say hello. So it was great, and then we just connected, and I would just love for you to share a little bit, so many different areas, the health and wellness, this amazing machine that can help people get healthy, and it makes sense psychologically, but also to reveal, and so a lot of doctors have this machine that helps us be healthy. Your beauty products that you also work with, and your acting success and producing, and you're a mom and a wife. Oh, which one? So of all those, what's on your heart right now?
Well, like we were just talking about before, as just being a happy person, what's important to do is you're not limited to just one passion or hopefully not one thing that just makes you happy. Right. So, my passion has always been acting and performing. Also being a dancer.
Yes.
I've been focusing more on acting. But health and wellness has always been a passion of mine as well. Since I was in high school, I got my mom and dad to join the gym when I was in high school, and when I was at UCLA, I took nutrition classes and sports performance classes, and because it's always been a passion of mine. Mm-hmm. So as an actor, and also being a female and Asian American, I didn't want to wait for the roles that I really wanted to always be there. So I started producing. I started producing plays, and most recently produced a film. Award-winning film. It's called The Anniversary.
And if you want to see that, can we?
Right now, it's going through the festival circuit, so it's not online available yet. But we won multiple awards. We won Best Thriller, Best Drama. We've gotten special recognition, so I'm really grateful.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Your first feature film, and it's so successful.
Yes, and also as an actor, like I was saying, instead of waiting for those roles, to start creating and start producing and surrounding yourself with people you want to work with, and create opportunities for other people as well. So for me personally, I wanted to create more projects with strong female roles.
I need one of these shirts.
Strong female leading roles, and also me being Asian American, not necessarily Asian specific roles. I just want a story, a strong story, and it happens to be an Asian American female.
Yeah.
Because there's so many universal themes. We go through the same things. Our hardships, we all love, and we all hurt and have pain, and we all go through the same journeys.
Right.
So those are the stories that we're looking to tell. So
yeah, I love that.
Right now we're looking for a full-length feature film to produce with a strong female.
I'm writing it. So
and what's important, what I was saying too, is you can have multiple passions. So of course, health, wellness, and beauty has been a passion of mine. About 8 years ago, I was helping produce a film, and the director's wife gave me, as a thank you gift, a little handheld machine that makes you look younger in 10 minutes. So my husband and I, we were skeptical. We used it for 2 weeks, and we saw a dramatic difference in our skin. So I called her and I say, how do I sell this machine? So that's how I got involved with it.
Was it hers?
No. I had to call the company to find out more about it and read the clinicals. And but now I'm a sales trainer on. That's one of the machines that I didn't get to tell you about. But basically, it's an amazing size of a cell phone, and it's just 10 minutes twice a week, and
Is it like a little?
no, you don't feel anything.
No?
It's microcurrent, but you don't feel anything. It's very.
So you kind of go around.
Yeah,
the place?
that's it for 10 minutes twice a week, and it helps. And it's a medical device.
Okay.
So
So it's gone through approvals. And
yes, and
tests.
it helps your skin be healthy and youthful, and
Wow.
yeah. So
I want to
definitely
try this out. So this is the one that doctors have? No, that's a different
Yeah,
one.
doctors have this machine as well, but it's also for personal use. So
Okay.
you can have the professional results, but at the privacy of your home.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thousands of dollars?
No, just a few hundred, actually.
Really?
Less than a few hundred, yeah.
So does it do away with the, I guess we went into the beauty, the beauty segment of this show. Does it do away with all those lotions and creams? Because there's so many out there now. I was
Yes.
just on a trial where they were paying me to use their
Oh.
lotion, and then they take your picture each, is it every 2 weeks or something like that? So would it take the place of those serums?
That's a good question. It doesn't replace them, but it makes them work better because it makes your skin more permeable. So it will bring product deeper into your skin, so it'll make your products work more effectively.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. And how long have you been using that?
7, 8 years.
Really?
And you see, the thing is, a lot of
So
people,
kind.
a lot of people will say, "Oh, but you're Asian. You always look
You're always
younger."
young.
But I have pictures that I look younger now than I did in my headshots 5 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
Then you come in and they're like, you're too young. That doesn't even happen. That's very cool.
I've actually had some really strong auditions, and I think, let's see, for a 40-year-old.
Uh-huh.
And it was a very good audition, and I was about to walk the door. I knew that I nailed it. The casting director says, wait a minute, I need to let you know. There's no way that you could play a 40-year-old, but I'm going to call your agent and give feedback because you had a really strong audition. And I wanted to let you know, it was really nice for the casting director to say,
Right.
because she didn't have to say that, but it was nice of her to let me know that I wasn't going to get the
Seriously,
role.
they don't do that.
No, they didn't.
But so you were too young, so it doesn't work for you.
But I could play younger.
Yes,
Right?
yes.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay, so you sell that.
Yes.
And that's not the machine that you mentioned earlier that you
No.
showed to the doctors.
Right. There's another machine that measures antioxidant levels.
I love this.
Yes. So in about 90 seconds without drawing blood, it basically gives you a number that you can improve on. So we'll have clients and patients that get their score once a month, so they can see whether their healthy lifestyle is actually helping or not. So are they eating a lot of vegetables and fruit? Are they exercising? Are they lowering their stress levels? Did they quit smoking? Because if you quit smoking, your antioxidant levels go up higher. And it's one of the machines that I actually have helped people quit smoking because it gives them a number and they see and feel a difference when they start changing their diet. And
Numbers help. You've got that goal. Like,
Yes.
okay, I can keep going.
Yes.
It's kind of like the pedometers.
yes.
Of just, I gotta just do a little more.
And then we also have vitamin supplements. So
Okay.
the machine will tell you whether or not you're optimally absorbing the vitamins that you're taking.
Wow.
So you would take a baseline score, like before you start taking your vitamins, and then you start taking vitamins, and then within 2 or 3 months, usually about 3 months, if your score hasn't increased, those vitamins are probably something you're not optimally absorbing, and everyone's bodies are different.
Okay.
So of course we
So
have
try different ones.
and different ones. We have, of course, a wide range of vitamin supplements that we have a money-back guarantee.
Oh.
That if your score doesn't increase,
Oh.
you can get your money back.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so there were some really good products. And then how long have you been doing this machine with the doctors?
Oh gosh, I would say 5 of the 8 years.
Okay, I've been doing this for a while. And you have on your website a list of doctors who have this?
No, I don't have it. I would have to provide that because
Okay.
it's a privacy thing with
Ah,
doctors too.
sure.
So,
So people can connect with you with your website
Yes.
and find out, okay, this is my doctor, does he have this? Or
right, yeah.
he
And
or
I'm also
she,
on-
let me
on-
correct.
right.
I just played a doctor last night in the
Yay.
scene. And I told my sister she is a doctor. I'm like, oh, this Cindy wants to. And my dad who's a doctor. I'm like, oh. Because I asked them, it's a total side note, it's nothing to do with what we're talking about. I had asked them if something was correct in the script. It just sounded odd. So they were like, no, I had asked like 2 nurse friends, 2 doctor friends, like, that's not blood pressure, it's not this. So I wanted to make sure before I did the script. And she said, oh, it was made up, so you can actually improv whatever part of the script.
Oh, that's good.
Well, I need to know.
Right.
I don't want a doctor watching it. Granted,
Right.
I don't know how many doctor casting directors are, but I like my information to be accurate.
Yeah, of course.
So I was like, right before my scene, we're about to film it. And I'm like, Dad, my sister, my friend Bia, like, okay, so does the blood pressure go down if it's non-responsive patients? And so I had to get the information to make
That's
that
good that you had resources, though. People that you could call.
Yeah. So I digress.
Yeah.
Okay, so it would be personal. They would contact with you.
Right.
Maybe for just a whole plan for them.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
this is what I'm working
Yeah.
on.
I mean, people could reach me on Facebook under Jennifer Aquino. Shiotani is my legal last name, but I also have a website. It's jensantiaging.com, Jenn.
Yes, it's very easy to find that.
Yeah,
I found it.
And I have a bunch of like just secrets and tips on like even with recipes and just living healthier. I'm a big greens juicer, so I love have recipes on juicing or optimal juicing. It's all about, for me, I love to help people have just an optimal health, and it's not just about longevity, but it's also about increasing the quality of life. So it's not just increasing lifespan, but increasing what I call youth span, like being as young as possible for as long as you can, right? Because what's the point of living a long life if you're in a wheelchair or in pain, right? So for me, it's all about the quality of life, improving the quality of your life, and kind of make that really what aging is, because people say, well, it's part of aging, you know, wrinkles and lack of sleep and lack of energy. They say part of it. No, it's not part of my life. I've made it a point. So like sleep. I get my 8 hours of sleep. So I have to wake up early.
It's my goal.
So it's making it a priority. It's the number one secret to having a good quality of life is sleep.
You heard it, sleep.
Right?
No one's heard it before, but it's so important. Beyond, I need this pill, I need that.
And then number 2 is what you eat. It's what you put in your body. So I'm a big believer in that.
Yeah. See, I knew we were sisters when I met you. You call me the dance, but you don't even know the dance.
That's what you told me.
Yeah. And the acting, and I just, I love to soak in just, how well you're doing with producing your own.
And I encourage you to continue writing.
Thank you.
It's wonderful that you also write. So
yes,
I keep creating.
Right. Yes, and I told her one of my struggles is just how do you make time for all these things? And we all have 24 hours.
Right.
So if you can accomplish all this, how do you do that? How do you've got these machines, you have a daughter and a husband, you've been acting for 15 years, and that's and then before your break, having your child or being with her for 5 years was another several years, right?
At least 5 years.
Okay, so 5 year raising a
20
family,
years.
and another 15.
Yeah.
And now producing. Okay, so we have the secret of youthfulness, number one anyway, along these other things with sleep. Now, what's the secret with time and being so successful with your time and doing all these passions?
So again, with time, I do things that make me happy. So for me, what's important that makes me happy is going to be different for what other people would do.
Absolutely.
But I'm a cranky person if I don't exercise.
Me too. I'm like, I'll be a better person later today.
And also, eating healthy is important for me. It's something I want to do. Like some people say they have to eat healthy. Well, I love eating healthy. Those healthy foods like salads and greens actually make me happy.
Yes.
But I make time to work out every morning. I start out with the greens juice, and then I work out, and then I have a healthy breakfast. Yes, and I also have...
So green juice every morning?
Greens juice.
And not the rest of the day, just morning is the time?
Morning for me, I like to start the day with that. So I don't drink coffee.
Yeah.
I don't need coffee. So I love the taste of coffee, but I don't need to have it, which I'm grateful that I'm glad that I don't have that.
You have energy, better energy.
And then I just, every morning I have a scheduled, every day is going to be different of what I'm going to do that day, what I want to do. I do...
you write it down, you have a board?
Right. I write it down, and every day is going to be different. So the night before, I write down my list for the next day. And I am a list person. Not everyone is a list person, but it's helped me organize my day, and I love checking things off.
I do too. I'll even write it back, write it in if I miss it.
Because it's another thing you completed and you did.
Yes.
Also, something that I started doing, I would say since January, is have positive statements, positive declarations, and meditating. So I took a wonderful 6-week course with Wendy Braun, and she has helped me just have a more positive. Not that I wasn't positive before, but I'm always looking to find things to improve
Absolutely.
my life and my personal happiness and my career. And I love the positive declarations that I have and the meditations that I'm doing that applies to acting. But it also applies to being a wife and a mom and just a person, and has made a big difference for me.
You post them up, or you look at them?
I have them printed out, and I declare them. So in the morning, so actually that's the first thing I do before my greens juice. So
you're sharing your secrets.
Yes, so it's a declaration of, and it's called "It Is Done." Like you imagine as if. All you've heard of as if things, whatever your goal is, whether it's to be a series regular or that you have your
that is my goal,
right? or having your written script produced, and it is done. So it's like an as if statement. I start out with that, and then I do my greens juice and my exercise and stuff, and then I have a full journal I write in the morning, and literally it takes just a few minutes. Like people think, I don't have time to do that. I don't have time to do daily declarations or journal. Literally 1 to 2 minutes. It's so worth your life and your personal happiness, I think. And I've been doing this since January. And then
let's pretend it's the new year.
And then around noon, I have like a reminder on my phone, and I have another set of declarations kind of thing. And then at night, right before I go to bed. So throughout the day, I'm reminded of being grateful, things I'm grateful for, those kind of things that really, the healthy mindset is so important.
Absolutely.
As to be a successful artist, mother, wife, mom, friend,
business person,
to have a really positive and healthy mindset. And people will tell you it's all about mindset, and I think it's important.
So that you've just been doing since January.
Since January.
Something we're not too far behind on. Very cool. I'll show you the one I have on my fridge. I don't read it every day, but when I'm kind of
when you
reading again, I've been there many times, and I'll just kind of see little parts of it. But I like that maybe to actually just read through it. And the thing is, I have so many different like prayer cards and
right.
So it's like they're tucked away or they're put in a file. But to bring out, I was just talking about this with my spiritual director yesterday. I'm like, I have a binder full of prayer cards, but I'm not reading them. I just organize them all in there. So I told him, I said, maybe if I just open it and read 1 or 2 of them, that's it. Not to be overwhelmed that I have to read this whole binder. Or not to keep it away, but actually give them away to people who are going to enjoy this. So I'm trying to figure out like how to utilize them, enjoy them, and that's how it works.
Since you have a binder, you could just maybe read 2 in the morning, and then the next morning read the next 2, like it's almost like a book. And then you get through it, then it's not overwhelming. Like I said, if you do things little by little, that's how, then you get things done, right?
I forgot, I came up with a different phrase because it does help me, but it's so disgusting, is the how do you eat an elephant 1 bite at a time?
Oh.
You ever heard that? No. You haven't? Well, it's well known. I didn't create that one, but it's a visual. Like, that's a big, massive thing to do in 1 bite at a time, but that's disgusting. So I came up with one.
I don't eat anyways.
That's the same better saying, and I can't remember. I coined a new one that was kind of giving that same image without it being that short.
True. Like anything that's big and overwhelming, like writing a script. You
Right.
take a little at a time. 15 minutes a day or whatever it is, a little at a time, then you'll get there.
Yes, exactly. And it's
it's
just that just do it mentality. I worked this retreat this past weekend, and one of the things that a couple of the ladies brought up was, I might still have fear, but I'm just going to do it anyway. And I told them that because I think it was in one of the talks I didn't hear, but that stuck with them. And I like that so much. And even someone else, I forgot what they were going through. I was just kind of helping them with something, and they just weren't there like, I accept it, I'm ready, this is... I said, you never really get to that point where you're like, okay, I'm ready for this change. You just have to take that step of what the next thing is. Try like what you're saying, with the quitting smoking or people getting healthy. It's not this, okay, on May 6th, it's going to be the perfect day. Like, probably just starting something real now.
Absolutely.
And then that as if is like, it is now.
Right.
Kind of like when we started, well, I remember when I was starting with acting, I am an actor.
Right.
You have to say I am, because when do you say it? After your classes, or after you booked your first role, or after what?
Right.
You're doing it now. So for anybody who's like, I want to quit smoking, I have quit smoking. or working. I don't know how that whole program works or the mentality of that.
Right.
That's one of the
It's
hardest
hard.
things for
It's very
people.
hard.
They say beyond drugs and you know, alcohol. Well, I think so. Is cigarettes.
Yes.
So that's
any type of addiction, I think. And what I've learned is everyone's different. Their personality. Some people, quitting cold turkey works, but to some people a gradual change works better. So, when I have a client, I basically ask them, what their personality is like. Especially if someone wants to start eating healthier, I'm not going to make them all of a sudden the whole entire day change their diet, but I would start with one meal and then change the one meal, maybe breakfast, and then convert that healthy. And then after a week or two, then start converting lunch and then converting dinner and snacks, as opposed to just doing a complete change, unless their personality wants a quick change. It's like all or nothing. And if there's some people like that, then we will do that, right?
Great. So you work with them personally, individually.
Yes.
You meet with them in person.
Yeah, no, a lot of them will be over the phone. Okay. We could do Skype because I'll have international clients.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing. You have a lot of clients?
Yes. I do.
Do you have room for another?
Of course. Well, also for me, I end up helping just so many people and not really charging anything, because I just want people to be healthy.
They don't charge to do this?
Sometimes I don't. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So like if it's only going to be 5 minutes, or if someone's just emailing me,
like a quick question.
Yeah, I'm not going to charge. Right, we're not going to charge.
But if someone wants ongoing support, then
Right.
that's a business.
Definitely,
That's where you would be giving a lot of more of your time.
Right.
Wow, that's beautiful. I mean, you're just such a genuine, loving person. And I really appreciate how, just when I meet humble people that, there's so much success, but it's not like, oh, look at him. I'm so amazing. And then sharing your, this is what I do, so that people can say, hey, yeah, I want to do some positive affirmations too. Or, okay, I can just take it one little bit at a time. Or I can contact her and ask her a question. Or maybe I need some ongoing help. So that's awesome. And again, is it Jen or with an S?
Yeah.
Jen?
So it's Jen with two N's. So it's Jen's antiaging.com.
Right.
And even if you Google it, you'll find it. Jen's antiaging.com. Like if you spell it wrong, you'll find it somehow.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Okay. And you've been doing this
8 or 9 years
That's
now.
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say actually 9 to 10 years
Okay.
now. Yeah. But health, wellness, and since I was really young. So ever since then, I would take classes. I would read. I would say every day I would read something about health and wellness, or I'd be reading some kind of clinical or a study, and just tips on improving quality of life. Like everything from living with cancer. Like that's been a big thing right now. That I'll have people wanting. Maybe they don't want the traditional treatment, and then maybe they don't want to do radiation therapy, chemotherapy. I consult with that, and I've been doing research with that other ways, but I do work with our oncologists. So I'll meet with their doctors and make sure, because you always want to make sure that it's right with their doctor.
Exactly. That's beautiful you do that. It's a partnership. It's teamwork. And a lot of work goes into that.
Yes.
I really want to do some videos with you on just like the cancer and these specific things. And these are short ones.
Yeah.
So that people are inspired with that, then they can seek more advice from you. I just think it's so important. So
Right.
There's just too much connecting here with the health.
I know. There's just a lot of information.
And to help, we're here to help others do better. As long as we all have that energy and focus, then this world is a better place.
Absolutely.
So thank you so much for taking the time.
Thanks for having
It's not
me.
the last time that we'll have her. And so Jen's antiaging.com. And they can find out more about the beauty, the health.
That's just a bunch of free tips and secrets, and then my acting producing website is my name, Jennifer Aquino.com. AQUINO.
AQUINO.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being with us, and thank you for joining us. I hope this was beneficial. Please share with all those that you know that can learn from this and be helped through it. So, all right, thank you so much.
Bye.
Have a wonderful day. Yay!